Hey there, Allie Stone here, Markets Manager for the Valley Roots Food Hub. I'm going to introduce you to our scene here in Oscar, Colorado, where we aggregate local food from around the valley and state twice a week and distribute food to grocery stores, restaurants, and individuals through our online retail store and our summer Fresh Box CSA program. So we share our facility with White Mountain Farm and Rocky Farms, and together they make White Rock Specialties potatoes. And this whole building was the old Sangre de Cristo school. Our facility right here, where that tree is to our sign, is the old cafeteria of the school. As we all know, it's really windy here in the valley. We got Tumbleweed Junction right here. And then this is our loading dock where we bring in fresh produce from around the valley and state. And then it gets aggregated in our warehouse. So we palletize everything based on location. Today is Thursday, our big aggregation day. And all the pallets closest to me go up to the front range, and then back organized through the valley. We do have lots of items stored in our facility that are shelf stable, starting with a great selection of Taos bakes, bars, granolas, nuts, and bites. We also have over here Heartland Mills products. That's our furthest east from Marenthal, Kansas. So again, some more Heartland Mills. It's the grains, the oats, the rye, barley products. And then we have Bow and Arrow cornmeal. Lamar, we get our sunflower oil, our quinoa from right here, White Mountain Farm. Then we got some juices from Hotchkiss, also an oil, safflower oil from the oil barn. And then beans, pintos, bolitas when we have them, not this year. Anasazi beans, Cliff Dweller soup bean mixes from Dove Creek. And then we have salsa from Epic Valley Salsa. We got Seed Ranch hot sauces from up in Boulder. And then we have potato chips. These are actually really fun product. Kyle Morgan is a vet turned chef, and he gets his Harvest Moon potatoes from here, from Mosca, Rocky Farms, and then he makes these potato chips up in Denver. And then these pistachios are actually from a farm out in Arizona. One of, our big mission is, obviously local first, but it's also about relationships. And the part owner of the farm lives here in Mosca, so we just want to help her out. We don't have a good source of nuts, so that's how those relationships work. And here we have our infamous hemp ice cream sandwiches from Denver, and butter from Sawatch Artisan Foods. And then over here we have our walk-in cooler. It's a little loud in here, but we store kombucha from Rowdy Mermaid, Dr. D's, water kefirs, cheeses from Tucumcari and Springside, and then our bulk carrots back there in the corner, and then some other items. It's our walk-in fridge, so it's a great space for storing items, our CSA one-offs and such like that. Here again, we have a freezer with Gosar sausage. This freezer has some lamb and bison. And this is our commercial kitchen. It's currently rented out from Mandala Pizza, and their offerings are on our website. This is our walk-in freezer, walk-in cooler, where we store more items. And again, this is where aggregation happens. We also have cured onions from Fagerberg Farms up in Eaton, Colorado. A little bit of spaghetti squash hanging tough in April. And then this is, how we sign off on packages. We have packing slips, and just so to make sure every order is correct, our team members sign off. But everything is aggregated by item first, and then organized on pallets based on where it's going. This is Stephanie.
No, it's not.
What's going on?
And Sheldon.
Hi.
Hi. Do you guys want to say a quick hello to the AgriSummit crew?
The AgriSummit. What's
They're
AgriSummit?
Guidestone, Colorado, up in Salida.
Yeah.
So this is Sheldon Rocky of Rocky Farms and Stephanie Chandler of White Rock Specialties.
We're very excited about potatoes. We have the best potatoes in the country. Potatoes are so good for you. They have sustained generations of people. The potassium, the goodness that we get out of potatoes, the versatility, amazing. Eat more potatoes.
Alrighty, this is Sheldon Rocky of Rocky Farms.
Hi everyone, I'm Sheldon. Like she says, Rocky Farms, we're a potato farm. We're just north of the town of Center in the San Luis Valley, and San Luis Valley is one of the best places to grow potatoes in the world because we have high altitude, low pest pressure because of our climate, the perfect temperatures for growing a crop, and we specialize in growing certified potato seed. So we have our own lab and greenhouse where we start from the very beginning with tissue culture, take the tissue culture and make plantlets to go in a greenhouse and produce our first generation of seed stock in a greenhouse, and then take those into the field for several years. And then every year we're inspected by a potato certification service to make sure that we're growing a certified seed that everybody can plant, and we ship from basically to Maine to California on our potato seed, and we specialize on 30 different varieties, and most of those are specialty in nature, from fingerlings to the purple potatoes.
All right, this is a good look at our regional wholesale CSA scene. So we go as far up in Salida, BV, down to Alamosa, and then out into Del Norte and Creed. Creed School District. Malcolm Sneed is a great partner with us, and he buys from us a few times a month. And then a good picture of our whole statewide scene. We're right around here in Mosca, and we're traveling huge distances. Every Thursday, our driver Jesse goes up to Denver or Boulder Front Range, and then works his way from deliveries from Denver down to Springs and Pueblo, and then on his way back. And then twice a month in the winter, we're getting back to weekly procurement. We go to Pagosa Springs and work with Southwest Farm Fresh to partner to deliver items out to Durango to some customers. So, we're really covering the whole state. Regionally, each week, we're basically procuring fresh goods from up in Salida, BV, microgreens, coffee, some other farms when that produce season kicks off real soon. And then, regionally in the SLV, we got the hemp farm from Del Norte, Lazy U, cheeses and meats out in Del Norte, Gosar sausage, Worth Dried Bakery, the eggs from the Yoder Farm, Colorado Mushroom Farm. Again, that's our weekly procurement. And then kicking off here soon, we're going to be procuring fresh goods from Pueblo area, where we can get, you know, fresh peppers and cantaloupe and all the good things that the High Plains have to offer. And we also got these beautiful mushrooms from the Mushroom Farm in Alamosa, portobellas, white button, and cremini. And they can do retail packaging, 5 and 10 pound whole or sliced options. And again, right now we're just palletizing by item, and then we'll look at our pick list and place them where they go. Lots and lots of mushrooms from the Mushroom Farm. All right, this is our CSA scene. Since the pandemic, we've actually really pivoted our sales to more CSA heavy. So we're doing probably about an average of 40 CSA customers each week. We have, you know, that twice a week order cycle for that flexibility for our customers. This is an example of an order for a customer. They got some tangelas, some oranges, red potatoes from White Rock Specialties, carton of eggs from the Yoder Farm, cherry juice from Hotchkiss, Delicious Orchards, flour tortillas from Center La Tortilleria La Única. And even CSA customers can get 5-pound blocks of cheese and stock up. So that's just an example of some items that you can get from us right now.
So this is our one of our box trucks, about 28 feet. It's Phoenix. Jesse will be leaving soon for the Front Range. That's mostly what we use this truck for. You know, when we go to other adjacent regions, and mostly the Front Range. This little guy over here, it's Mighty Mouse. It's for our local routes where we pick up from local producers and do small deliveries in. Used to be an ice cream truck. Very cute. This guy right here is Sherpa. It's the 3500 turbo diesel, and really great for the mountains, getting over the mountain passes. It's really great, fun to drive, you know. And this over here is Avog, another one of our box trucks. And Brother Bear, which is similar to Mighty, same size, is now on the road right now making a local delivery to Zapata Ranch. And that is our Valley Roots fleet that we use to transport food in our little network.
Here at the Valley Roots Food Hub, what we have coming down our pipeline is we're almost in asparagus season and radishes out of the Pueblo area, lower Arkansas River Valley. And that season is like 6 weeks, some 4 to 6 weeks ahead of ours. So we're really excited for fresh of the fresh crops, starting with asparagus, radish, spinach, and then things will start filtering down our way. We're not getting any cherries this year due to the late frost last September, last fall. However, we have these beautiful organic dried cherries that we're doing in 1/4 pounder and 1/2 pounders, and they're the most delicious nuggets I've ever had. So it's special to have this last cherry crop for another year. That's all we'll have. We're looking for another big, exciting summer in the new COVID, new normal. And that means a lot of home deliveries and getting fresh food to people down dusty dirt roads. And growing. We just onboarded Little Red Hen Bakery this week. So really excited about that with their amazing baked products out of Salida. And new producers are coming on, and the ones we have been rolling with are pretty much sticking in there, and they're probably gearing up for a good season. And more value-added products should be coming down. And you know, we own our software now, so we're doing nice upgrades to that across many different sort of sectors of local food software, and that's pretty exciting, and hopefully bring more functionality and user interface satisfaction. And we should have a retail here in Moscow. Stay tuned for that one.